special guest. This is Ashley. We're planning to come around. Here are some tips.
Walking shoes. Absolute walking shoes. Nothing but walking shoes.
Nothing but walking shoes. Okay, y'all, let me give you a fun fact. Ashley is such a walker that she injured her foot walking around Rome. So, one thing to know, if you want to walk around Rome, wear comfortable shoes like she said. Okay, tips on how to get everywhere and what website to use. This is the expert on trains and everything transportation. Like, she could get a job in Italy as like
Train operator. And they do great jobs. Train is the main mode of transportation here to get to a lot of different cities. You should know the train schedules, when to get on a train, when to leave the place that you want to leave from so that you're not stranded there, like we almost were. It used to be called Go Euro. Now it's called Omio, I think, O-M-I-O. Use it, it's super easy interface to use. In Rome, though, we had a mishap where I thought the trains were leaving later than they actually were. We came out of that restaurant, Vecchio Roma, to go to the train station to see that there was only one train left. We got there, what, like at 9 p.m.? We got there at 9. I was thinking that there were trains at 9 because, you know, it's not even that late to go back to Firenze. And it turns out the operators there, the controllers, were telling us that there was only one left at 11:50, so almost 12 a.m. To go back to Firenze. It was a night train. It was like inner city nothing or something. And when we were waiting at the train station, just trying to play heads up, trying to pass the time for almost 2 hours. Get on this train, and this train is a full-on night train, so they have beds. They legit have beds. We were so excited. We thought we were gonna get a bed. We were living up the life. Turns out that we ended up going to. It was like little rooms.
Yeah.
Little rooms of seats like these, but they were facing each other. It was 3 and 3, so it was a like little room, and we were there. There's 5 of us, and then one random person was there as well.
Literally, let me just say that as soon as we were all getting comfy and I was taking my shoes off and I was reclining my seat and I was literally getting cozy, like I was ready to curl up like this and fluff her up to make her my pillow and lay down. This stranger opening the door and this was literally me. I can't even do it. I literally screamed no. He couldn't hear me because the little door was closed, but honestly I feel bad because he probably saw me and he went like this.
He's like, oh God.
Yeah, he's like, really I'm stuck with her for 5 hours and we were getting off
all of us.
Yeah, true.
Luckily we were able to take that train. If not, we would have been stranded and have to have gotten another accommodation.
Yeah.
And luckily there was that one left. Cost us less than what we would have paid for to get on the high speed, like literally only like €6 left. So, but it was only €6. But we took 3 hours on that train. So we left at like almost 12 a.m. and we didn't get back to Firenze until 3:30 in the morning, and then waited for the taxi to try and get to us. And yeah, so always be wary of the time schedules for the trains, because if not, you may get stranded.
Yeah, if you're by yourself, also please get the number to a taxi or something because it's really dangerous.
Get all the emergency numbers.
Yeah.
All the emergency.
Put them in your phone.
Favorite it. Take a picture. Something.
Yeah. We have an interesting fact for you. Here are facts of the day.
One fact that I know. So at the Vatican Museum, so the Vatican is huge, right? It consists of the Vatican Museum, Sistine Chapel, and what was last one? And St. Peter's Basilica, right? The Vatican Museum isn't like all religious, like monuments, statues, or just artifacts, right?
Yeah.
But it's a huge museum compiled of a whole bunch of different things. And National Geographic actually said it would take 12 years to go through the entire museum. Everything's stored and out and displayed, and they rotate their collections every few months or so. That's crazy. 12 years. That's insane.
What about the food?
Oh, that place is so good.
We're gonna tell you where to go right now.
It's called Vecchio Roma. Small place, looks like a basement kind of. So good.
Yeah. So literally, yeah. I'm gonna put it right hotel that was
It was like
amazing.
But we found it last minute too. Like we were calling at night trying to figure out where to stay. And this, what was this place called? Hotel No.
Let me look at it. Okay. I'm gonna add it to the description as well because if you're looking for a place to stay, the nicest people work in that hotel. Like they're incredibly nice. They told us about that restaurant and it was worth the 30-minute walk. And honestly, they're just so nice because they're extremely nice. Like when you meet nice people in the world, that's when you know you're home. That's what I call home, right? Certo, certo.
Hotel Fori Imperiale Cavaliere. 4.4 stars on Google. I give it 5. I think it was awesome.
I give it 10 out of 10.
That guy was really nice though.
Yeah,
That guy was
extremely
super,
nice.
super nice.
Extremely nice.
Great breakfast.
I just want to say that we are going to Lake Como. Where are we?
On a boat.
Yes!
On a boat.
Living our best life. One of the world's most beautiful lakes. Check it out. Check it out. Ashley, how happy are you right now? Oh my God! Now that it's spring, it's beautiful. It's so warm out here, and it's lovely to see all the people laying out here, like reading a book, cuddling, and just like hanging out with the family, like near the river. I feel like I've been living here for 3 months, right? And like I pass by like the Duomo or like the Arno River, like the Ponte Vecchio, and it's kind of like, oh, I see it every day, you know. And I hope to not lose my appreciation for how beautiful the architecture is, or how beautiful this city is. Like the moment I'm like, oh, that I see it every day, it's like, no, like I need to pinch myself because this is so surreal. Like in a month I won't be here and I'll be back to my, you know, scheduled life, my routine, and it's boring and it's typical, it's normal, and I don't want to be indoors. Like I don't want to be stuck inside a box or stuck inside tradition or stuck inside like society's, you know, views of how things should be or norm. Like, yeah, if you're ever in Florence, go to this gelateria. It's called Gelateria La Carraia in Firenze. It's honestly the most delicious gelateria here. Our professor told us about it when we were doing a tour, like a food tour, like to the market, and he told us about it. And ever since then, life has never been the same. And there's actually one on both sides of the river. So there's one near San Frediano, like the Santo Spirito area, and then there's one in the Santa Croce area, which is where I live. So it's perfect. I came to Florence like with a goal, which was to just, I don't know, heal, I guess, but not necessarily heal because I didn't have like a specific theme in mind. I just knew that I wanted to, you know, discover myself, I guess you could say. And more in the sense that like I wanted to forgive myself, you know, or just to know that, okay, like it's okay, like I want to be happy, I want to be in peace, you know, I want to have peace in my life, in my soul, more than anything my soul, because, you know, it's my soul. So I was like, I want to have peace in my soul. And now that 3 months have gone by, I realized that I don't know how I'm doing with that. But more than anything, I realized that while traveling teaches you so much, obviously, you know, but it really does in the sense that actions and things are gonna happen, but it's how you react to them, right? Like I internalize everything, like I bottle everything up. First of all, I have to accept that things happen, things change, and not just ignore it or pretend like it didn't happen, because it did happen. Second, I want to be able to confront situations and not necessarily run away. Literally, I run away from things. And I think that me pretending like it didn't happen is like it's a quick fix to the problem, right? And that's my solution. It's like my way of dealing with things. Like, oh, okay, if I just like pretend like it didn't happen, then it didn't happen. And that's what I always think and say. But that's exactly what I need to work on. Like, that's exactly what I need to work on. I've been just thinking and reflecting and journaling on how one incident, or not one, but like a couple incidents can have such a major impact on my life. I have two extremes. Like, I'm either extremely happy or extremely sad. And I think that's where I need to find my middle place. And obviously I've been told that too before. Like, my therapist told me to, like, you need to like work on being in the middle. Like, there's a middle point. You can be just like happy without being like, obviously you can be extremely happy, but me, like, not to be extremely sad, because then I crawl myself into like this little black hole and I never come out of there until like a couple days later, and that's not okay. I want to work on that. Like, it makes me mad. It really truly makes me so mad that, like, these events happen in lives, right? Like, events happen in people's lives, and then like a person can continue living their life, and it's like, why does my life have to be affected? Why do I avoid things, and why do I have to run away from things when their lives, the other person, they're going on, they're continuing, they're living their happy life. And in this moment, I am specifically referring to people that have been raped, specifically me. It just makes me so mad that, yeah, like, why am I the one having to face all these emotions now? Where is his life? What's, like, his life is perfectly fine. He's going on with his life like nothing. And I'm the one that has to deal with the aftermath, or I'm the one that has to be diagnosed as depressed. I'm the one that has to be diagnosed as having PTSD, and like, it does make me mad. And I think that's what I hope that I can accept it. I can forgive. I can actually be angry about it. Take that time and say, yes, I'm angry, because that's also another thing that my therapist told me that I don't do, that I'm not. I'm like, oh, okay, it's okay, like, WWJD, like, I'm gonna forgive him, or like, I'm gonna pretend like it didn't happen. It makes me really sad, and I don't want to be sad in the sense that, like, I'm walking and I'm spontaneously bursting into tears. Like, I don't want to spontaneously burst into tears. Like, I remember when I would go to Kim's office and I would be spontaneously bursting into tears. Like, I would have to leave class, or I'd be walking and literally, like, it's like a wave just hits you and I start crying, like crying hysterically. And Kim would tell me, like, you don't just cry, like, you cry like somebody just died. And like, where did these waves come from? Like, why is it that these waves come and hit me and I cry and cry nonstop? And then I, like, crying literally, and like, then obviously it leads to an anxiety attack or whatnot. But it's like, why? Like, I want to. I hope that I can spot this wave, or I can, like, notice it, or I can just, like, pinpoint it and be like, no, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna let it ruin my moment, let it ruin my day, let it ruin, like, what the beauty of life is, I have 1 month left, and it's really making me think, like, this is all gonna feel like a dream. Like, even last weekend when we were in Pompeii, it already feels like, wow, I was there, that's so surreal, and that's exactly, I want to take it all in and live in the moment. There's a saying, like, traveling helps you evolve, traveling helps you grow. Like, you're learning how to confront situations, you're learning how to deal with things, like, in a whole different environment. And home is always going to be home, or wherever you're from, it's always going to be there, right? But you won't be the same person anymore. And I truly hope that if there's one thing that, like, I can check off my list, is that I don't let things affect me like that. Because, or my sadness. Whereas Evelyn, she told me, she said, you know what, like,
if you can learn to accept it and learn to forgive it, or forgive yourself or forgive him or whatnot, like, you know, you can be in a better place. Like, it won't have any control of you. It'll just be a part in your book, you know, like a little part in your book, and then you keep going. Like, it's just like that, you know, it's an incident, and you keep going and you make the best out of your life. And I truly hope that I can do that here. I truly hope that that's where I'm going. Like, I want that to be my goal. It feels awesome. It is awesome. And this is life. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I'm so grateful and thankful, and think that I need to learn how to not have so much pride and just say, you know what, okay, like va bene, you know, just not be so prideful. So yeah, that's another one. Not be so prideful, because, you know, my mom tells me she prays for me all the time, so I won't have so much pride, or so I won't be mean, or so all these reasons, you know, so I'll be happy for all, you know. And so thank you, Eva, for praying for me. All of you pray for me. If you pray for me. If you don't, you know, just come with me on my journey to find healing, to find peace, to be happy. Or not be happy, to find that state of happiness where it's in the middle. And I am right there in the middle in the state. Because I was always a happy person, and then, you know, that's exactly my point. I was always a happy person. And there's this quote that says, who were you before the world changed you, or before the world came, in society or whatnot? I can't remember it, but I want to get back on track of who I was and who I am and who I'm destined to be, and not let something hold me back or hold me there in that same spot. Va bene. Thank you so much for watching Crumpets and Tea. I hope you all have a beautiful day, a beautiful night, a beautiful afternoon, wherever you're at in this world. And I love all of you. I love you. And you. And you. You all get my love. And I love myself, and I hope that... Thank you for tuning in to Crumpets and Tea. Mwah.